to read anything today, so I didn't bring my pretentious notebook. So instead I have 3 little poems. One I wrote while Joe was playing his first set. I was listening, but it just made me really want to write something. Because I thought I should have something with the word firework in it, so it justifies my standing up here.
What a blend of you.
Sorry?
What a blend.
That's true. It was too soon in the night. It hadn't occurred yet. So I'll do 2 poems that I haven't justified, and then this one which I have. Number 1. I am not who I say I am. Each time I label is each time that I box myself in, to become confined within the confines of a word. From that moment the absurd takes place and stretches the space to outgrow itself. Too soon do I speak that I am to repeal that same statement. I am not who I say I am. But the word was getting somewhere. And when it leaves my mouth, I move on. It does not grow legs. It does not walk alongside. It stays. The last dregs at the bottom of a coffee cup. It was important when accompanied by so much more, but here, left at the end of a thought to slip off the tongue, it leaves not the taste I sought, nor grasps that upper rung, of meaning, of truth. For as soon as the word becomes independent, and so do I form my own away from it. But let it be said that I was who I may have said I was. That is, when the word was forming, there was truth, and like time, it does not all happen at once. Truth was truth then. But now another has taken its place, and I again am left occupying a new unspoken space.
Fuck yeah!
I justify that one because I think 5th of November is a weird sort of time where we celebrate 2 separate things, where we celebrate the explosion that Guy Fawkes attempted by doing fireworks, but then we also burn his effigy at the same time. Like, it seems, I'm not sure which one we are blatantly supporting, but we speak about, obviously, the last honest guy that went into Parliament with honest intentions. But then I was certainly brought up that we would have a big scarecrow-y thing and burn him. We never talked about why, we were just busy drinking soup in our cups. So
just pretend it's Boris Johnson.
Right, the next one I'm going to read. Did I decide what I was going to read? I don't think I did. What a death. I think you mentioned that there was some death, so I'll do a quaint one called Alive. It's ironic because he dies. I read in an obituary that someone had died. They went to bed one night. Peacefully, so it read. They continued to sleep. The heart instead allowed death to creep. And so I imagine, as beat slowed to nothing, and breath dissipated, the grieving wife, hers beating hard enough for 2, aching, wishing for a lie to hide her from reality, for a story of make-belief, to shed relief on the ground she lived on, but the lie would not come. Her heart would inevitably slow and beat for one, and his, she could not think it, his heart, it was an unfathomable truth, his heartbeat was done. Time will not heal, but it will numb. Memories will fade and hurt will pulse from afar. She will come to realise the pain of loss cannot outweigh years of life. A moment should not defeat a period, but it will be a while until she believes this. For pain is a flashing bulb. One can but wait to readjust sight. This one, I have to admit, was during your first set. So I was listening to your music, but it made me want to write something. So
well, I'll take that as a compliment.
yeah, that was.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah. No. I'd rather, yeah.
So I don't just make you feel uncomfortable by standing down.
Awesome. Right. So this is written an hour ago, I suppose. There were fireworks on the streets, explosions and lights and countless feet, marching and moving to the rhythm of change, expecting a revolution. It's got to be somewhere within range. But the night ended and the resolve died. Dinner was ready. And although we know the companies lied, we would rather have something spiced and fried than be cold on the streets with rigid demands, with expectations of changes and ands and ands. They were burning inside. It didn't succeed. This is not how fire works. But they wanted to flash, to gasp and to blink and to swipe at the problem. But this isn't how fire works. It's slow and it grows. It cares not, but it shows. And if you can harness it, you can have it. You can make it, you can be it. The flame is one and many, and we come together. We take to the streets, not like a firework, but with the heat of a burning desire for change, constant over time, all engulfing, all encroaching. That is the way that fire works.